Welcome to EQS-electric, the channel for my Mercedes EQS 450 Plus in the AMG design. And today we're talking about the lighting of the car. No, lighting is not the right word. We do not talk about the digital lights of the car, which will be covered later. It's gorgeous, wonderful, it's great. No, we are talking about the ambient light feature. And this is a more or less non-functional illumination of the car, but there are some features behind that, not the directly first ones. They are secondary in nature, but they are functional. Part of it is functional as well. This illumination is, well, there to satisfy the play drive of mankind, and the pronunciation on mankind is on man. So we like to fiddle with all those small things, and we find wonderful if everything is glowing red, green, blue, and so on. Yeah, I took the sequence on May the 10th, 10 days before we have the shortest night here on the Northern Hemisphere, and whisky.com, where fine spirits meet, the internet site for the whiskey connoisseur, where I'm working for. It is located south of Munich at Lake Starnberg, and here we are situated at 48 degrees north, roughly. And here the morning dusk, the early light from the sun, well, it does not separate from the dawn, where the last lights from the sun is coming. They overlap. So there's always light here in this time of the year, and in the moment the moon is out as well. So there's always light, and so I did not take the videos outside at night. It was too lighted, and I had to go out, well, after midnight. No idea for that. So I took it in the closed garage. Sorry for that. And the front and the back of the garage is very limited. The car is so long so that you do not see the very back and the front of the car. You can roughly estimate what's going on there. The video about the digital lights will show the full illuminated, lighted car later this year. Please subscribe to the channel not to miss it. If you unlock the car either by key fob or by, well, coming near with a keyless entry to the car illuminates itself. Several things happen at the same time. The door handles move out and become illuminated. They stay illuminated for a while, even if they retract again, because they will come out again if you touch them, and the small lighted gap between the handle and the door will lead you away for your fingers to touch that handle. Parallel to this, the front and the back lights turn on, but not only turn on, they play a sequence. The digital headlight projects some fancy stuff in front of the car. It is barely visible on these videos. The several LEDs in the backlights illuminate in a sequence as well. And in the front and in the back, we see a throughout light band from the light units. From left to right, they connect those light units. I like that very, very much in the back. In the front, the headlights are quite strong, so the light band in between, well, you do not see that intense. Yeah, the space beside the front doors is then illuminated from below the unfolding side mirrors. They project a Mercedes star on the garage floor. That's not only fancy illumination, but helps you orientating in dark parking lots. Whoever wants to be at those places, well, I think Mercedes has some clients there, yeah. Opening the door illuminates the entry by lighting up the Mercedes writing in the door sill. The light in the foot space turns on as well as all other lights in the car, and these lights are configurable by an app on the multimedia screen in the middle. I put two cameras in the car or to the car, one looking from between the seats to the multimedia screen, It also covers a little of the ambient light above the screen, so you're able to recognize the action of the car. The second camera looks from outside the car through the open door of the driver. I blend both sequences together. I placed myself on the passenger seat to give you a better view to all the lighting. The ambient lights are placed all around the inside of the car. Just the very back is left out, and this ambient light is divided into directly visible and an indirectly visible one. The directly visible one is able to move through all colors. Well, not really all. There is no physical all, but it is able to show roughly 50 different ones. I think there are 64 colors, 2 to the power of 6. So 3 main colors have 6 different levels. If you put red at the highest level and switch off green and blue, you will get as a resulting color red, of course. If you put red and green on 6 and blue on 0, you will receive yellow as a result. And you put red in 6, green in 3, and blue in 0, or keep it in 0, then orange will be the result, and so on. So you can bring out, or you can illuminate those stripes in 64 different colors, and you're also able to control the intensity of the illumination. At night on an empty autobahn, you would dim this fancy stuff. In a well-illuminated city like Dubai, you will go for full lighting. Yeah, everything is light. Yeah, but there's more. I showed you just the monochrome single color illumination, but there are more than a dozen multi-lighting combinations where typically the set of 2 colors intermingle. There's different color in the middle, to the right, to the corners. So there is some mixed color environment for you. But the colors do not only have this stimulation effect on your play drive, they are as well used for interaction with the driver. If you touch the flasher on the autobahn to pass and an overtaking car is in your left, the light stripe in the driver's door flash up in red for warning you. Of course, there is the red light in the side mirror as well, but better double than none. And if you drive too close to a car in front of you, the red stripe above the multimedia screen flashes up as well. Or if you maneuver in parking lots or in your garage, the distance to the front is indicated by the color of the stripes from left to right according to the measured distances. This is as well shown in the head-up display, as well shown on the multimedia screen itself by the close to the cameras. So this is again the same warning mechanism for you. Most of the knobs scattered around in the car are lighted as well. The several consoles in the car, above the mirror, between the back seats, in the doors, are illuminated as well. The console shows the selected color of the ambient stripes again. But the knobs show a single color. Yeah, what a shame. They just forgot that. No, I think it's made by intention for having always the same colors or the same color in those knobs. Finding the door handle, that's critical. This is a safety issue. It has to be that way. To come to an end, I wonder how much copper had been buried in these cars for all this fancy stuff. And I'm sure I forgot half of these things. Illuminated USB ports, that's really convenient. Spotlights for reading, panorama lights during entry, but a 2 standard lighting for the interior mirrors in the sunshades. Those are very, very simple. That's only A-class. In total, it's enormous what Mercedes has put into this car. But the best is still coming. I just had a single night drive shortly after I got that car, in April, I think. The digital headlights are the best I've ever seen. Subscribe to the channel that you do not miss that upcoming video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come, as always.